Welcome to another MPA Production stream. I am the guild leader from the MPA community. This is a stream we do Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, where we work on community collaborations and other community-related projects with the MPA community. Find the links to all our channels, especially our Discord at the top of our Twitch, at the top of our YouTube. All right, couple technical difficulties here. Let me just, a little bit of a late start. First of all, let me pull up the missing files. I'm looking for like this little notepad here that's got some copy and paste stuff. Now stream. I keep messing up the date every day. So this is the 18th. 18. Copy, post, Discord thing. Like so, and then yesterday, of course, I messed up the date. So fix that. So we are a Discord community, YouTube community, SoundCloud, playlist thing, Amino, for those that know what Amino is. Just posted some links in the feedback chat over there. So close out of that. Shows that we're live there, and there. All right, that's good. Alt Space was having some issues. Let me see if I can get this working. No, it's not streaming in Alt Space. A little bit of a problem in Alt Space today. We're usually streaming in a virtual platform, but today it seems to be a little not working. I can either A, try to fix it right here, or just skip it today. Let me just cancel the event. Hey, Fox. I rendered out a new demo for us again. I like the latest version of the demo. Sign in. Come on now. Sign in. My event. I'm unfortunately going to cancel the VR event. I don't know today, but it's whatever. I don't know how many people actually show up here anyways. Edit, remove it. End event. I can't get the stream to work. I tried like multiple times to put the code in. It's just not working. But I will try again tomorrow. Reset. Okay, so that's that. We're live on YouTube and Twitch and Instagram. I've also had to cancel that for whatever reason. I guess my phone doesn't pick up enough strong enough Wi-Fi signal. But the last few days, or maybe every time I did it, I don't know. But when I'm streaming, I look at the phone. It says poor connection, poor connection, poor connection. It keeps pausing. So although it was a neat idea, I had to cancel that. No more Instagram Live. I'm gonna do other things on Instagram Live. I'll think of some other things. We'll do some other things that the stream won't matter so much. Okay. Nice. Choose one. Remind me what that one is again. I updated our airtime track. All right. No. I mean, I just working so much right now. I'm trying to remember what choose one was exactly. I'm confused. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna show the latest version of our track browser. All right. So let me choose one sample from the pack. I updated choose one. I choose all of them, Fox from D Live and Fox from YouTube. Okay, so let me finish the opening of this real quick, which is just kind of explaining what we've been doing. All right, again, one other time, just repeating myself. If you're not already a member of the community or you don't know what this is, look on the top of our channel. You'll find our Discord link and links to all our other channels. We're a music production community of music producers. We do community collabs, challenges, and different events like that. We do a stream Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, as we're doing right now. And that's where we work on, what we've been working on is community collaborations. I'll choose a sample from your pack, Fox. Fox is our working on a collab with Fox Super Z Russell BTSEM. That's what I'm about to show right now. But along with that, we're working on 9 other collabs. So we've been working on collabs Monday through Friday, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. We have a little spreadsheet document companion thing to go along with it, and this has links to the demos, links to the samples, notes about the track, like what we're looking for. and you know, you join in on these collabs if you're a music producer and you're a member of the community. Join in. We have a couple updates. In fact, let me fill that in right now. Fox, and you sent me some stuff yesterday. I gotta still listen to that stuff. So give me a second. We'll be sure to do that. And we got a new sample and a new collaborator today. So that's two things I'm gonna update right here. So we've got Boulder joining, longtime member of MPA, sent me a sample. It's gonna be really good as an intro to some of these tracks, I think. And we have Mr. Fox is working on a bass line. Mr. Fox that we're collabing with on track 10 is also working on a bass line for collab 5. So let me see, insert one below. Put Mr. Fox here. And we're gonna also be working on this track today. It soon powers. Gotta finish the arrangement. All right. Okay, let me get a drink of water real quick. Okay, before we get too into this, I just want to say it is storming outside, and I usually don't run my computer when it's storming. I hear thunder, I hear lightning. I hear lightning, which is the thunder. The thunder is the light. I hear it outside, and it's getting kind of crazy. So I don't know if I'm gonna shut this down or not, or just wait for it to, shut down on its own. It always does that thing where it just shuts off for a second, it comes back on when it storms. So viewers beware. All right, Fox is sending stuff. Got live. All right. So if you to finish the whole opening thing, if you are curious or you have any other questions, you can always direct message me in the Discord. My name is the Guild Leader. Call me Guild if you want. All right. Fox sent me a pack. Choose one. Potentially collabs. Nice. Download this. Why can't it scan it? Too large, Google scan. Whatever, Google. Choose one. Potential collabs. I choose all of them. Okay, and we have, like I said, Boulder sent me a track, so we'll be checking out our sample. We're gonna fit that somewhere. 55.4 megabytes. I don't know why it said it was too large to scan, because Google wants me to pay, I guess. I don't know. Distortion, lo-fi rhythm, no sense, test master, out of boredom, out of boredom 4, test master. Okay, so I'm gonna take these so I don't lose them. I'm gonna put them with your other samples. Yesterday. Cut. I don't understand why they didn't want to do it. They also, Discord wants me to pay if I want to, drop in. I want Nitro if you want to drop in larger files. So just use Google Drive. All right, so copy those, drop them into the pack. MPA collected samples. I gotta find myself what I'm looking for here. Box Galaxy pack. What'd you send me yesterday? Oh, here it is. So you updated this pack right here. My memory only goes 24 hours, so you sent me that 24 hours, so I couldn't remember what it was. Replace the files in this destination. Yes. Choose one. Potential collapse. We're gonna listen to these, and we're gonna listen to Volder's sample. Hey, Volder. Speaking of Volder, so Volder sent me a sample. I'm gonna pull that up right now, and then Fox sent me some samples. So these are samples that we could fit. I want to listen to these because I want to see where we could fit these. Because now that I've listened to all the collabs a few times and the samples, I'm trying to find more samples to fit into. So let's see. I've got backup one folder here. We have Boulder pack. I'm inserting an O into Boulder's name because it's missing all vowels. Boulder. And I'm opening All right, this is really nice. I like this sample. I think it's gonna be good as like an intro, something. It's G sharp. Fox, you don't think any of these will fit? I could stretch samples to fit anything. All right, let's see here. This is something Boulder sent me. Nice. I think I can already think 2 tracks I want to use this in, but we need this for effects, background noise, effects, intros, riser noise, like background noises, all that build up stuff that we don't have for any of our tracks yet. We probably only got 1 or 2 tracks that have the background noises like that. All right, let me go ahead and throw this. All right, I like that a lot. So, I mean, I'm not gonna slam it their track right now. I'm gonna look at the spreadsheet. I'm gonna think. I think that would be a good intro for the Zandit track. Yeah, I want to put it on Zandit. I already decided. I was gonna look through all of them, but I already decided. I think that'd be really good for the Zandit Fox of Galaxy track. Don't you think, Fox? I think that'd be really good. But that one does have a lot of samples in it already, so it might not need another sample. But I think it needs another collaborator. Or we put it in Zandit Fox Filter. Yeah, I think so. And I think it'd probably go good at the beginning of Indieties and Godly Remixers track. I mean, Fog. Fox, Fog, Fox, Fog. Fox of Fog. I'm gonna put it with the Fox of Fog and Zandit. Let's go. Insert one below. R. B-E-L-T-R. I think I can make that work. And we will be doing that arrangement. Did I skip it for some reason? Today, probably. We're going to finish off the KP arrangement, skeleton arrangement. And we're going to jump back to collab 4. I don't know why I skipped it. I've been trying to go in order. All right, so we're going to maybe work on that today. Okay, so that was that sample. Let's listen to some of these fog samples. Okay. So you sent me something yesterday, but you basically just updated it today. So go to that. Production streams, selected samples, Fox Galaxy. Choose one. Potential help. They are songs. We're gonna listen to the full. Well, I'm not gonna listen to the full songs, but they're ideas for sure. We can use them for a potential collab. Okay, I see what you're saying. But you're talking about season 2. You're jumping ahead, Fox. I am gonna try to hurry up and finish season 1, but you should jump in on some more of these other collabs. Help us finish them off real quick. Out of boredom, I want to listen to a couple of these though. Let's see what we got here. Maybe collab for next season. Well, won't spend too much time listening to them today, but I'll be sure to listen to them after the stream. Let me listen to one right now though, because I'm curious about lo-fi rhythm, because I love all things lo-fi. Lo-fi rhythm. I like that sound for sure. The drone sound. I like the heavy sidechain because that's makes it sound even more lo-fi. there we go. Hey, send me that bass. Whoa. Fox, my collab buddy. Send me this pack. What reverb are you using? My favorite track I've ever heard from you. I mean, it needs some little bit of mixing and mastering stuff, but you could told me maybe I put this too high up. That you could told me this is Getter working on a track. I'd believe you. That's sick. It's missing all the other little samples though, like a little guy saying or something like that, you know, like Nightmare would do, and it's missing just other little whoops. But it's just like this is a sick track. Definitely would like to collab on that one. I'll listen to one more of these tracks, and we'll listen to the rest later. No Sense, Test Master, Distortion Fog. That's sick also. These are all sick, dude. Your style's getting sick. Yeah, that's clean. Fox, you never send anything like this into the feedback chat. You're just improving at hyperbolic paces. Good job, Fox. Getting really good. And I know you've been using Vital, or what are you making on these? I mean, I don't know how much of these are samples from packs, because whatever. But regardless, they're cool. You got a cool style. Certain comes down to me. The reason why I'm giving you so much praise. I know there's a lot of issues with your stuff still, as far as perfection. But the reason I'm giving you praise is this is the style of music I like. I like dark, like trap, dubstep, like Getter kind of stuff. That's my favorite kind of stuff. And grungy. I love 808s, and you already know that. So, anyways, this is like sick. I love it. Yeah, Vital. Good job. Yeah, Vital's where it's at. All right, that's enough of that, though. We need to get back to the collabs. So that's potential collabs for the future. Fox, you should send those over. Although, let's get back to the collabs. We got to make some progress here. Do jump in on some of those on some extra streams I might do afterwards, and send me some examples, because I like messing around with stuff when we're playing around there. But today the plan is to knock out some more ranges, which we did. So we've made quite a lot of progress, if you ask me, on a 10-track collab, because yes, this is week 5 and I don't want to spend a ridiculous amount of time on any one track, but we started 10 tracks at one time, and we've went through a process of looking for samples to get them started, and rendering out quick demos, to uploading all that. And now this week I'm knocking out, for my versions anyways, I'm knocking out what I call a skeleton arrangement, which is basically just the outline of a basic arrangement, and then I'm gonna dive in deeper with like the transitions and things like that. But I want to get an arrangement for each one of these, and then when I do that, I also render out a demo for it. So I did do that. If you look over here in the feedback chat on the Discord, and I did, I didn't expect to get any more feedback than most of the members get when they post tracks in the feedback, but it happens. And it's really a feedback for feedback system. So I'm gonna jump in here and give some other people feedback. And maybe we'll start getting feedback on some of our tracks. But for the members that are participating, I've started posting our collabs into the Discord feedback chats and even on the Amino. So as you can see here, it says community collab needs feedback airtime. And there's the link to that. I really like this track. I don't think it's going to play through the right speaker there. Then we've got one for the first 3 tracks. Then we're going to get KPs and Xanad's up today, basically. So we're going in order. And we're just posting the demos there for feedback and start. Really, it's not really more for feedback. It's more for just promo for the whole thing to show that we're doing stuff. Say, hey, look, we're doing stuff over here. All right, I do want to play this real quick. I like the latest version of the airtime track. Became kind of a rock reggae kind of feel to it. See here. It needs mastering and all that stuff. Airtime. I like the way that one's going. I like this one is having problems. The DLC Ninja has problems because why is that so quiet? Because it's the mono is the lead synth or whatever. The synth is not mono compliant. So it sounds good in stereo, but not in mono. Yeah. That one I'm already hearing some things I want to change. So we're going to ignore this one for now. But the cool thing is, good news is, DLC Ninja stopped by the chat yesterday and going to send some more samples for this. It needs an 808 bass, and I know DLC Ninja is real good at that stuff. So DLC is going to be sending a bass for this. This track, I like the idea. Like I said, the lead synth is not really mono, and I think I kind of screwed it up when I was trying to fix it. This kind of worked. All that little stuff right there works. I liked it. Make it a little lo-fi. Anyways, that's nice when I'm working on it, but we need to definitely put some time into that. And then we got this one. It's the Bass Genix. That 808 right there. I love it. Love it. Give me that all day. Okay. That one's pretty clean 808 compared to a lot of the... Alright, so that's where we're at, and then we're going to work on track 5 here. So let's put that up. Open. Project. Okay, so this is we basically started this yesterday and I left off because I ran out of time. So we're just gonna pick up where we left off. And that maybe we'll still have time to jump in and start working on the Xandit track. Xandit, Fox, Boulder. Put that intro in there. Very nice. All right. Again, so what my main goal is with this week is the arrangement outline, so I can kind of start thinking. When I have the arrangement done, even if none of the parts are done yet, when I have the arrangement done, like a beginning, middle, end, all that stuff, it helps me visualize what I need to create for the track. So that's just a personal way of that I like to work, and I know some do and some don't. So I want to make sure get an outline here. So I've got going for this track. It's the KP track. This is more of a house track. 130 beats per minute, C minor. All right, so the drums, I'm kind of mapping it out here with the drums. It's gonna be kind of like a typical house intro. This is the one Mr. Fox is working for a bass line for. Beautiful. I love this track. It'll be real nice when we get that bass line. The drums start coming back in here. You get the little percussions. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's funny because I was just talking to the other Mr. Fox that I was about the same thing earlier today. Is sometimes you just make tracks real quick out of boredom, just trying to have fun. Is going to be their best tracks. They have the most life in them, the energy, and what happens is the fun you had making them, I think, sticks with the memory of the track and it's embedded in it. If you spend too much time agonizing time on a track, you're going to have agonizing memories of that track. So you want to have fun when you're working on your music. Right. Yeah, no, I think when I finish like my versions of them and then I'm gonna hear everyone else's version, I'm gonna want to remix them all and be like, oh yeah, those are so much better than mine. I must do better than everyone else. Competitive remixing. I like this. I like this melody. I like this lead. Like I said, this song's gonna be set off by the bass line, and I think Mr. Fox is gonna do a pretty good job on the bass line. I'm familiar with their bass. All right, so I think I've got everything in here. What am I missing? Oh, it's this one. Okay, this synth here. Just can't get it to fit right. I think it needs a layers problem. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it in here. Okay. Put it down here to mess with it. Okay. So synth, drum, turn on the side chain. There we go. Heavy. I like that the more I listen to the collabs, the more I'm liking the song, which makes me want to work on them more, of course. Competitive remixing is basically just MPA producer battles, but just remixes, says Fox. Actually sounds really fun. Maybe we should make Producer Battle 11 remixes, and they have to be remixes. Just throwing out. Or literally anything with producer fighting back. Yeah, Fox. In fact, the longer we wait, the longer I wait to bring back a battle, the more I want to bring back battles, you know. And I've been working on my, my Google Doc spreadsheet game. Like, I mean, just getting more organized with these and learn how to work this thing, get more efficient with it. I think when we bring back the battles, we definitely need to organize them better, keep track of them, kind of like we're keeping track of the collab here. But that just takes a lot of time on my part, so that's why I'm hesitant to get too involved. But we will be bringing back some battles here soon. All right, give me a second while I look at my notes. I don't want to be forgetting anything. We did the Boulder sample. Good. We put the demos up. Good. And we're back to track of this. We're just going to move right along here. All right. Well, I know there's some people definitely waiting for battles, though. I've had members join the community just for the battles. I've had members hit me up, old school members hit me up asking when battles were coming back. So as a teaser out there, just so everyone knows that I am thinking about Producer Battle 11. Definitely going to be Producer Battle 11 coming at some point, and I want to make it better than all the other ones. So I'm thinking about that. All right, here we go. Like that. I need vocals, Boulder. The only vocals I've got coming my way, Chica Pryor is working on some stuff. I don't want to put too much pressure on Chica. I know I keep saying Chica, where those vocals. So whenever Chica feels like it, Chica's supposed to send me some vocals. I also want to encourage Chica to just send me whatever. She doesn't have to be the vocals that we're originally waiting on. If she just wants to send me any kind of vocal samples, I'll chop them up and fit them anything else. But I would love vocals of any kind. All you members of the community that are good with Vocaloids and stuff like that, send some Vocaloid stuff. I don't care. Anything like that would be fun. Any vocalists out there want to record samples? I do pride myself on one of my specialties is definitely just being able to fit samples with other samples, which is, basically the concept of stretching and pitching and just chopping things up. So you can send me whatever. I'm creative enough, I think, to, if I can't make it fit right away, I can work with it until it does. But if not, we can always save it for a future collab or something. So vocals are one of my favorite things to work with, speaking of vocals. All right, I think I got the super sauce sounding better than I've had in the past. So I think it was the heavy sidechain that did the trick. How do I make this all tie together here? I think I make this song a little longer. Fox saying, I haven't been too into vocals at all, but I'm now getting into it. I went through different stages of vocals. I don't like vocals like I used to. Like I used to like taking just regular old pop vocals and from acapellas and doing remixes around them and then being a little creative with them. I just liked vocals in the sense that it really gave you a good starting point. But then I started doing something else. I like to chop vocals up, of course. I started chopping vocals up and completely rearranging vocals. Then I went through and I got a whole bunch of these vocals that I'll probably pull out at some point. I started recording all my friends in real life saying, hey, you can kind of sing, and putting auto-tune on everybody, So I started getting a whole bunch of samples of a few of my friends with auto-tune, and I started pushing that overboard. Like I loved sending auto-tune through more auto-tune, through distortion, through pitching and all this effects and chopping that up. So I like vocals turned into instruments. Slushy did a really good album with kind of like that, or some songs anyway, some singles, where all the instruments were made out of vocals, I think. A lot of them were. Anyways, I got into vocals like that. Vocal processing. I'm going to pull the packs out eventually at some point and make use of them, I think. All right. I want to make this lead fit. I don't think it's going to fit over this. Anything's possible. I got to EQ it, but I don't know if I want to make it fit over that. Space Lace says, oh, sounds familiar. I'm not sure. Oh, Roy Blop. I did check out Roy Blop, Ray Blop, or whatever his name. Is that the name? Whoever y'all were talking about that other day, I checked them out. Really sick stuff. I like Subtronics. Subtronics style vocals, chops, and sample work. I should do that more. Balder says, I like throwing vocals into granulizer. Yeah, I've seen that done on some programs. I've tried simpler things. I have Portal, which is that post granulars effects plugin by Output. It's not the same. It's not as good as actual granulizer sampler. But if you mix a granular sampler and run it through a channel with Portal on it, you got a lot of creativity right there. Okay, I think this sounds pretty nice. I like this. I'm just going to kind of leave this like this and get that bass line from Mr. Fox. F-A-U-X. Big gap here. Let me picture this arrangement. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Let me picture this arrangement. So what do we got here? We got the traditional little intro. We're going to have kind of a house thing. Dun, 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 dun. Goes to a breakdown. Okay, this is going to be a build up again. And this is going to be another drop, I guess, or drop or something. I think I should scoot this. That second half of that. So what's happening here, the Supersaw sidechain's getting messed up by the other drums in the drum loop. Because, okay, so I'll show you what's happening. So we got the drum loop here. See, before it goes in here, it's a perfect little sidechain pump. But when it gets to this point, the sidechain's getting messed up because the percussion is mixed in with the drum loop, and that means the sidechain's going through the percussion. So we see if we can filter some of that out. I don't know. I moved the crossover point on the side chain, cut out some of the percussion, I think, maybe. Yeah, that worked. That helped. Where'd the chat go? I lost the chat. Oh, I lost every window. Give me a second while Guild fixes all his mistakes. To you, Doc. Chat. I might have missed some chats because I accidentally closed it. Alright. Forgive me for making a mess of the thing. Don't tell me I did it again. Alright, move this down. Windows got that thing where if you pick a window and you shake it a little, it closes all the other windows. Sounds like a good idea, but I just forget it exists and I always accidentally do it. Alright. Let's render this little demo out, drop it in the cloud for people to start listening to, and move on to the Xandit Foxy Galaxy Boulder collab. And I'm gonna get a drink of water. So let's render this out. Start just a short sample of it. Maybe this part. Be right back. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Just render that out. So good enough. Maybe like a little bit of an intro, like this. Not necessary. Let's start right here. All right, this is for the whip. I'll just say I won't be able to get Windows 11, unfortunately. Really sad. I want to jump on that anyways. With music production software, it's always recommended to wait. Operating software. I'm sure you might have probably heard that, but I like to wait a long time after any operating system comes out for all the complaints and bugs and issues we worked out. You go to FL Studios forums or Ableton's forums. Make sure everyone's happy with it first, and then upgrade or whatever. Sure, but I've had so many bad situations where I wasn't able to. I've heard more horror stories than I've actually had happen to me, so I'm probably just speaking out of just stories I've heard. Okay, I'm going to render this out. Let's see. I think I'm going to turn off the master loop. We're going to run it through Ozone. I haven't mastered any of the tracks yet. I don't master the tracks for the demos. I'm just running a light compressor on them at all. I mean, a light limiter through Ozone, but I'll do some mastering attempts at mastering at the end of this whole thing. I don't usually master. Horror stories. Yeah, horror stories of people upgrading their operating system and then finding out that their DAW doesn't work right or whatever for some reason. Or their DAW might work right, but then all of a sudden some weird combination of two DAWs working together or a plugin in the DAW working together is not working anymore because of frame like updates or software updates and stuff. You got to give all your companies a chance to get all their kinks worked out before you. And FL Studio on the image line on their forums mention that every time too when a new operating system comes out. They advise against updating. Let's see. Render this out. I'm gonna make this like a pre-master. Got the enabled master effects turned on. Oh. Well, that's not a good idea. It's going to take off growth speed. I have growth speed on the master track. Okay, I can't do that anymore. Okay, I wonder how many times I messed that up today. All right, let me rewind, stop. I usually don't put any master effects on my master chain, so I usually turn that off. But today, I messed that up. So we got growth speed on the master effects. I'm going to, of course, leave that on, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and turn off this limiter. There we go. Now let's render it. Control R. Master, enable master effects. I think I messed up someone's demo earlier. It's not really messed up because it's just a demo, but we'll fix that for sure. Hey, Mr. Fox. And then there was that one time when Pro Tools was dead for every Pro Studio for weeks because focused updates. Scary. Edison is really good. What'd you do? You used the blur effect? Fox is saying, Fox the Galaxy is saying, I made a boat horn. Yeah. I use the blur effect in Edison all the time. And you can do a lot of other crazy techniques with Edison too. Just get into Edison. Mr. Fox, I was speaking. This is the track right here. If you are just tuning in, this is the track that I was needing a bass line for. So here. I'm rendering it out. I just rendered out the pre-master, so I'm gonna jump over to a blank one and open up Ozone on it just to kind of catch some of these peaks. There is here. 8 collab season 1, collab 5, remaster. Okay. Master. That's on 8. I believe this track is. Let me look at it one more time so I'm not getting it wrong. C minor. Nice. Just down zip. I'm sure you could have figured out that it was Z minor on your own, but it's C minor 130. Oh, gosh. I was gonna cough. All right. That I'm just gonna throw this little maximizer here. So let's go. You can get it really loud. I mean, that's just a testament to the mixing. You get the mixing right, you can get the track super loud. I sent more things I want to see. Google can scan something at 18 minutes. All right. You better not be sending me things sneaky here, Fox. Oh, Mr. Fox says I'm working on it now. Just download the zip. Nice. Let's look at a Lux meter. That's not that loud. It's negative 11. People trying to get to negative 3 and 4 are ridiculous. Let's do an actual, like, smash this thing here. Let me just do, let's let Ozone... I don't want to hurt anyone's ears. Let's let Ozone do a... No, it doesn't have the bass line, so I'm not going to let Ozone try to master it for us, because it's going to, like, wonder where our bass is. But let's play this again. Negative 8. I like my masters. That's pretty loud for my master. That's just a maximizer. I try to just fix everything in the mix, so I just try to run a maximizer on it. I'll definitely do some sterilizing, like on the low end and stuff, and I'll definitely do some. I'll do multi-band compression if I really want to fine tune it. But for these demos, I'm just gonna run it through this right here. I'm gonna put that out there at negative 7.8 LUFS. Fox Galaxy said, I send even more things. I want to see. Oh yeah, I already read that. I need to check that. Nope, just sound design. Fix the mix. Fix the mix. Yes, fix it in the mix. Or just, make the mastering part of your process and do a really good master. But all that really matters is the end. End results. Close this out. Render this out. Control R. Go in my presets. Now, where am I going? MPA samples online. Community collab whip season 1. Collab 5. And replace the one that's in there. Oh, I know why that. I know why DLC Ninja's master wasn't mastered, because I had that turn master effects off on accident. Oh well. I need to fix that track anyways. About to jump into it. All right. Before we go any farther, I already have it in my head. I'm opening up Collab 2. I'm gonna fix that synth or something. That synth's bugging me. I'm embarrassed that I even sent it to DLC and CJ. They're probably going like, "What the heck? This doesn't sound." All right. Hi, pass. It's just not. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the reverb down. Turn off this other synth. It's just not mono compliant. The synth that was sent to me here, if I put this thing in mono. It has stopped thundering, I think. Let me take my headphones off. Yes. I never lost power. Good looking. Let's see here. I tried to make it more lo-fi. I opened up vinyl, Isotopes vinyl on it. This. There we go. There we go. I like that better. That track, Lo-Fi Rhythm, was really nice. Although I ended up liking that boredom, the other boredom one we listened to also. So that, I don't know. Should definitely, I mean, do something. You should definitely do something with those tracks. Even if you don't end up collabing with them, they're really nice. All right, so I guess I'm gonna do another render on this. You know what? I have to turn this back to a. Okay, I'm gonna render this back out. Yeah. That. Delete this. Turn that off. Before I render this out, actually turn this back on. Let's add a little gross beat. So I was gonna never show this off on the template, but I have these down here, which are all the low pass and high passes for the buses. So we got the drum bus, bass bus, chords bus, lead bus, vocal bus. Already set up here so we can do easier transitions. And then of course I got the master growth speed, which I love so much. Let's come down here, go to the mix level. That stops the pop. Figured out. Tip from Indiety. Mix level here. So we're gonna do mix up here. All right, so I should do that. All right, so this is growth speed on the master. We're gonna use this for a transition. So so that's the mix level, and then I'm gonna go to the time slot. Nice. Try a different one. These are random. Nice growth speed. So I'm just gonna leave this one off for now. Okay, so I'm gonna render this out now. Turn that master off. Right. Save it. Collab to season 1 pre-master. Yes, we're gonna overwrite that. And now we're gonna save and hit open. Master. I'm just curious what a master assistant would do to this. I'm always curious what it does. So I'm gonna protect everyone's ears. I'm first gonna open a fruity balance right here and lower that. So no one can really hear it. Maybe I'll just put a little volume on it. Then I'm gonna pick a part of the song, like right here. And run master assistant. Whoa. Where did it go? Where did it go? Master assistant. Next, waiting for you to play audio. Analyzing audio. Setting equalizer to adjust spectral balance. Analyzing dynamic range. Bypassing dynamic range. No extreme dynamic range detected. Okay. Setting maximizer threshold to hit targeted loudness. Analyzing maximizer frequency. Bit gain reduction. Setting dynamic EQ to improve maximizer transmit. All right. Let's see what it's in. I'll turn off this balance here. Because there was no bass. I'm gonna leave it like this. We need some vocals for this one. Okay, let's render that out. I like that. I like that. Save. Render. Render. Looking at here. Okay, samples. That. Is it working? Okay. It'll work. Save. Okay. I want to move on. I am happy that I updated that. I do want to see. So that's basically this Discord link here. Should have updated the link. Let me make this play through. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm about to say. I'll send that to DLC and stuff out of this. I'm sure they already heard the other version, which was not as good as that one. That one's a little better, but we're gonna keep working on that track. That needs bass. What is that for a second? Discord caught my eye. Oh, Arc is gonna collab with us at some point too. Drive, Google, Fog recent sound design zip. Download. Just scanned it. Fog recent sound design zip. Fog. Here's one potential collab zip. I already got those, right? Okay, Fog's recent sound design. MPA samples. Like remembering collected samples box pack. And then eventually I'll like clean this up too, because it's hard drive space here. You know, I'm only keeping what I think I could pull for, and at some point well, because whatever I delete, you can always send back to me. So you know, whatever. But right now I'm just collecting samples. Also, if we look back here, I'm cleaning this up too. Like this looks a little messy, but actually these are the old projects when we started, and I'm putting the new ones inside of this folder here where it says community collabs. So we've actually done 1, 2, 3, and 5. We're about to work on 4, so we can delete all these. We're going to move on from here. We're going to get all 10 of these into the new folder, which is season 1, 10 collabs. These are the official folders with the official arrangements. Fox came back. I was talking to you, Fox. I told you my entire life story. No, I downloaded your pack to test it out. It scanned the thing with no problem. So that was like 18 megabytes. So I don't know what the limit is. Maybe the limit's 20 megabytes and it doesn't scan it, but I guess with under. All right. Now I kind of want to work on the arrangement for the Fox. I mean, for the Xandit track, but actually that's going to be the more complex one. I'm going to go with the typical drum and bass remix. I mean, arrangement, I guess. Let's see here. So I pulled this up, put it on 174. We don't have a drum beat for this yet. I keep using drum beats from Loop Cloud. Need a drum beat. Wants to make a drum beat for this track. Pull out some of these sounds. I'm really happy with the sounds in this pack, though, for sure. Look at this. They're all like geared for like some drum and bass stuff for sure. These are what I'm excited about, are these chirpy drum and bass rhythm. Two-step rhythm is what it is, honestly. But at the high speed. Okay, so we don't have a drum beat. Well, I can't really do that. I don't want to do the drum. I want to get a drum beat for this. I guess we can use another Loop Cloud drum beat for now. So let's just open up Loop Cloud. I say Loop Cloud, I mean one of my drum loops. I'm going to use Loop Cloud to find it, though. So let's go into... I mean, these are just drum loops I've collected from Splice. I'm just going to use Loop Cloud. I use Loop Cloud to organize my thing. I'm just trying to... Yeah, weird. There you go. Okay, Loop Cloud. Loop Cloud. You're embarrassing me on stream, Loop Cloud. Alright, put this here. Define it to its little corner over here. Where you belong, Loop Cloud. So, go to my library. PA samples online. My sample. Nice. See, I got Loop Cloud pointed at the MPA samples too, which is nice. Honestly, keeping it this small. Keep enough room on Edison to drop samples into Edison. Alright, so Loop Cloud, everybody. Drums, collected loops. There are the loops I collected, so these aren't Splice. Collected loops. Here we go. Drum loops 174. Start with the 170s. And put it into the track. Alright, turn it down a little. How embarrassing is this like that? Loop Cloud. That was just me being clumsy. Okay, I'm gonna use this drum beat just for a second. Over here. Yes. Let's just start. Right. Gain stage that bass. And turn the sidechain compressor on. Alright, just that. Just just the subs there. It's got a lot of resonant frequencies up here, though. I'm gonna get the top end to fill those in. Alright, I'm gonna take the sub. I'm gonna run a. Oh, there's already a limiter on there. What does this one do? That's the sidechain. Let me turn the sidechain on. Whoa. Ducking. Sidechain. Sub. That's just a sub, so if you're not using speakers or headphones, you probably don't hear it. But I'm gonna try to saturate it just a little bit. It. It's already got the saturation that I'm looking for the most part. Check the top end. This one needs a limiter. Press. We got some. Could be the drum beat, and I'm not keeping this drum beat anyway, so I don't want to go too far in the mixing before I screw this up. So let's just, for fun, skip through some more loop cloud drum beats while we listen to this heavily compressed bass line now. Turn that off. Pull loop cloud back up. Close out of this for now. I'll check ARC's message after the stream. What? Oh, why is alt space still just running here this whole time? Come on now. I'm like skipping. I gotta like stick to my routine at the beginning of these and not get so hurried to jump in because I screw things up like that. Okay, we got alt space gone. Now we got Discord gone. CP, my computer could relax a little. Let's play this. Let's open up Loop Cloud. And let's cycle through some of these. That's at halftime. Yes, here we go. Just fine. I want to make our own drum beat. I don't want to pick one of these. All right, I can take samples from one of y'all's drums that y'all sent me and then slice that up and make my own drum beat. Challenge is maybe use samples from sample packs with only 4 samples or less. Fox is suggesting a challenge. Sounds pretty fun. Yeah, I'm open to those kind of things. I like that kind of stuff. In fact, if we supply the 4 samples, or should we just like say any 4 samples? But honestly, if we pick the 4 samples and try to recognize them, like afterwards, I pick a drum line, bass line, chords, and a lead. Just say everyone's got to make something out of it. It'll be fun. All these halftime versions I cut up myself. I took the full-time version and I like rearranged the beats. Okay, here's the thing. That's just one loop out of many loops that I created out of the Xandit pack, and these aren't even our drums. So what I would really like to do, get a drum beat. So I'm gonna write that down. on the master document. Needs drums. I already wrote it down. I need to get with Fox the Galaxy. I need to get with Zandit. I need to get with Bolter. I need drum beat. Anyone else that wants to jump on this, more than welcome. This is 174 beats per minute, another C minor track. Looking for a drum and bass drum beat, but also I'd like to go halftime. So like full time and halftime drum and bass drum beat. Needs drums. I'm actually not going to do the arrangement on this one until I get drum beat, or at least I'll wait till we come back to it. So I'm probably going to skip to number 6. All right. So Bandit, Fox the Galaxy, Boulder. Anyone else that wants to jump on this 174 beats per minute, looking for a drum beat that fits these loops. You'll find the link to the demo or the link to the samples in the spreadsheet here. So it's collab number 4. If you click on it, you'll find all these nice samples, Bandit samples and Fox the Galaxy samples. Oh, these alien samples aren't supposed to be here. Fox, did you download these samples? I was only putting these here for you to get. Alien learned the bass guitar and Alien learned bass guitar. You're supposed to take those, and then I was going to delete them. I could have just stuck in a different folder, I guess. But anyways, that's that. We're looking for a drum beat. Collab number 4, drum and bass. Doesn't matter if you're working on another collab already with us. You can jump on more than one collab for sure. Welcoming. We've already got, with just this, we've already got 17 collaborators. So. Hello. Folder here. TLDR. I put Boulder's SoundCloud link there. Go ahead, join. Look at all these. So 17 contributors here. That's not even counting me. So 17, that's 18 contributors. So it's okay if we start jumping on more than one track for sure. All right. So this track I'm gonna put on hold still. This is the Zandit track. I mean the Zandit. We started with Zandit. Titled it after the first person that sent me samples for the track. It eventually have a name. The drum and bass track, 174 beats per minute, C minor. Needs a drum beat. Let's move on to Young Outsiders. This is the happy track. Save. Okay. Save this. There we go. File. I left that open. I'm gonna launch this. Fox Galaxy says I'm gonna wait for the remix thing to download. Nice. Fox is planning on remixing all 10 of the tracks. I did decide to stop at 10 tracks, even though I have Hinso sending me a track at 126 that basically deserves its own track. Then I have Yaley also sending me tracks, so it might end up being 12, but I'll cap it at 12. But I'll tell you right now, Hinso and Yaley are working on it. I don't think Ski Lion, Ache Leg, or Emerald are really working on anything, but if they do, I'll try to put them in on other tracks. We might be starting 2 new collabs with Yaley Hinso. Maybe not. Maybe I'll save them for season 2. I'm not trying to think about season 2 right now. All right. The document for those that want to make it those that work with Gmail, it's easier for you. I'll use Google Drive and everything. You can always send the samples to me at sendsamplestoguild@gmail.com. It's an email I made just for this. So send samplestoguild@gmail.com, or just direct message me on Discord or whatever, a Google Drive link or Dropbox. I'm really just looking for samples to fit into the tracks, or samples to get a song started, not just random samples at this point, just to make it a little easier. But if you do have a good idea, send me your good ideas too. I'll try to fit it into one of the tracks. All right, let's move on to Young Outsider collab number 6. I made a bass line for this temporarily. I wasn't planning on making any of the loops, because like I keep saying, I want to just get all the loops from the members, but I did make a bass line for this, and I thought it was a little silly. Simple. I guess it's not silly, I guess it's just simple. Let's start dropping these in. Open up the template. Gonna roll. Start with this drum loop. I do like this track though a lot. Let's find the drums here. I want to layer the drums up though with some other layers to make them a little more impactful. Now, this track is 128. C major. The reason why I'm actually having a hard time, honestly, working on this, because I'm not really having a hard time myself, because I'm really not trying to create anything, but the reason why I basically had a hard time with the bass line, because I really don't work in major scales and keys ever. I do listen to a lot of music in that stuff. I don't really make it. Let's check this out. Turn that down. I want to layer that snare up. See how that snare is kind of weak? What can we do to the snare? Can we do to the snare? If the snare tucks behind the other thing's really nice. It's a nice layer for a snare, but I think this is missing some impact. But maybe, we just got to check out some of the other layers first. A little reverb there. All right, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare. Go. Should we put it in my bass line? Let's put it in my bass line. Hey, buddy bass. Buddy bass. In the bass. You know what? I added notes before I was rendering everything out. And then when I was listening to the bass in mono, I even added notes without even checking out the track. So I hope this still fits. I'm definitely going to have to add a heavy sidechain now. Put this here. Can't remember if these even had like the layered subs. So start with the sub. I'm going to turn off the top end. I'm going to start sidechain. Okay, that's clean. It's pretty clean. It probably needs a little saturation on that. Let's go to the top end. There's the bass line. Filter it. Put some reverb on it. That's such a bad reverb for this. Sidechain the reverb. I mean, I don't mind the reverb. It's just I'm getting used to so many other nice reverbs that I've been hearing lately. This is the EQ just on the reverb. Did I sidechain the top end even more? I don't think so. Alright. Filter it. Wait till I get some other elements in here. All right, that's that. That's that. So let's see what else we got. Go to piano part. I think this needs some like heavy effects. Oh yeah, this chirp thing. That's like one of my favorite parts of the whole song. I guess bring in the hats. I think this is another loop that I pulled from the cloud. I was hoping someone would create the hats for it instead, but let's just use these. Let's put it in the hot. What do we think of this? Let's put some more elements in. One of those. Just trying to think of what channels I want to put these in. Probably just gonna go ahead and put them into track 3. Track 4 actually is what that was. Then this one actually belongs in here too. Dun, 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 dun. So that's insert 11. Okay, let's do some. Ears are a little fatigued, but I think that sounds alright for now. What was I thinking about? So yeah, we got knocked out the arrangement on these. I'm excited to get to some of the ones we haven't worked on in a while. I'm just going in order, 1 through 10. So when we get to these last ones, 8, 9, and 10, 7, 8, 9, and 10, are ones that we actually haven't really messed with in a while. 7 being shadow foxes, or shadow wolves. My bad. So many foxes. Shadow wolves. Wolf is not a fox. Shadow wolves. 8 being Indites, I believe. 9 being that one's the Indite one. I don't know. And then we got 10, which is Mr. Fox's. We have collabs to mess with. Blades. You know, I got to get with them, make sure that they're still on board with the whole community collab, or if they were thinking that I was just trying to do a private collab. I know Jazz Zerato wanted to do a community collab. Blay might have just thinking more of a private collab, but I just need to touch base because I'm not sure what they're thinking. But we'll definitely make all these happen. Okay, so we're gonna move through the week. Like I said, by the end of the week, we're basically gonna have an outline for each arrangement and a new demo for each track, and then also new notes for each track, so we can start finishing them off. Gotta write notes so we can keep track. So, decided to get the bass line for the Kitsune Power. Kitsune Power. Kitsune, there's a 3 in there, but I'm thinking that's supposed to be an E. Kitsune Power Mr. Fox Guild Collab. Come up with the name for that. Okay. See what else we got here. Let's go. Got the chirpies. This is like a layer for the chirps, honestly. I'm gonna put it on 7. Plenty of sidechain. We have sidechain ducking, different channels, and reverbs all being ducked. Can't tell if that's a wanted frequency or an annoying frequency, but I'm thinking of taming it a little. This needs to be turned down a lot, this track. I guess I shouldn't. That, you know, I'm not even sure about that. It sounds nice at the same time, but it could just be like interfering with 3. I'm gonna think about that one. Here's a pad we can try to throw in here. What's that? Frequency 391 hertz. Needs to be kind of tamed in that. Go over here. 390. 300 and what? 300. happy vibes, everybody. Dude. We gotta do something to this, make it cool though, like extra cool, like not just happy melody vibe. We gotta do something to make it like different. All right, and it's a little not quite mixed properly. Things are clipping. The bass needs to be filtered out right here, like the top end. Go ahead and create that automation clip. Let's go ahead and do that, everybody. Here we go. We're creating an automation clip. Create automation clip. That's what we did. All right, what do we want to do here? All right, this is this is like the low pass. Bolger says this track is giving them major mobile game vibes. Yeah, me too. It's giving me just like it would work in so many places, but to turn it into something like I would consider like uh, ear catching, I think we need to do something unexpected halfway through this track. All right, I think when I add gross beat to the master and start chopping it up, it's gonna have a cool effect. I can think of a lot of EDM tracks that are in the major key that are happy tunes that are way more interesting than this. This is a little too melatonin, but I like it. I really like it. I just want to do something special. I just haven't come up with that idea yet. Yeah, definitely tame this bass. I need to add. Oh, I got a new distortion plugin. Someone sent me or told me to download the other day. Free one. Can't remember who that was. Try that real quick. I want to open that new. It's IVGI2. Can't remember who told me to download. It's like a saturation. Bass Genix told me that. There we go. Okay, let's see what other loops we're missing here. What is this? I think I made this swell synth out of bass. There's the hi-hat. I think that's a little swell thing I need to bring in. I think I made that out of this ambient pad. I don't know. Piano. Let's bring in this piano. Track 5. Piano really makes this beautiful, but we need to like add delay and reverb heavily to this piano. All right, let's go with just try the reverb here, I guess, first. A delay. I was singing the side chain. Side chain. Why is this not side chain? Oh, because there's no drum. Yeah. Gonna be mixing right now. I got my ears are definitely fatigued, so I'm just gonna to do vocals for this track. Yeah. I don't know if I want to put this on this track. I think this is meant to be like an intro thing. Wasn't really tested. think that's how it was meant to be used. Gonna mute that for too long, maybe. I could think of something creative, but all right. The goal is not just to put the loop in here, but to come out with some kind of arrangement. So here we go. Quick arrangements. This is a house beat. Have like an intro. Dun, dun, dun. This is the intro part right here. Listen to like beat. Gonna play another part. So we'll make this. Like the first go at it, and then we're gonna have like a little bit of a breakdown here. And I kind of want to have like a bridge here, then a build up. Here. Have another drop here. We gotta make this drop different than the other drop. I'm not gonna do too many more surgical changes here. I need to just really like rest my ears, because like I don't know if like that sounds good or if that sounds good, you know. Subs. Yeah, the sub needs to be saturated, or I mean, it's got some. It's gonna sound. Let's real smooth. There's a sub. Oh, I'd stop it when I click over there, but let's add. I'm gonna add that same. It's not really doing what I want. Let's do it. Got a nice buzz to it now. Okay, let's almost been 2 hours around. That's why I'm like slowing down here. Me. Filter this pad. And then a little drum beat here, like a down tempo drum beat for this part. Let me do a little build up kind of thing. I don't like going overboard on the risers or nothing, but we definitely need to do some kind of tension build up. We can change the length of some of these. But that's pretty good. Let me do a second job. And well, obviously. We need make like an extended outro there. All right. Filter it off. Something like that. All right. I'm going to close out this stream. I'll render out this demo afterwards. I'm going to do a couple other things to it. I really having fun with these tracks. The farther I get into them, the more fun I have with them. So really appreciate everyone that's participating in these collabs. It's been a lot of fun. All right. So again, we stream Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. For those that can't make it to the stream that watches the replays, definitely appreciate all the people watching, all the producers watching the replays. We can still collaborate. We could talk through direct messages. You know, we can do a lot of the sample swapping through the DMs when you are awake or when you aren't not at work or whatever. Whatever's easiest for y'all to get involved. So you can always just watch the stream on replay. And then sometimes I do later streams just for fun. I mean, quite often during the week, I'll pop up with a late night stream. I don't keep them posted, but I do stream while I'm working on it. And that's just another chance to collaborate in real time. But other than that, it's just fun to send some extra samples you might have lying around, send them my way, and see if we can collaborate. I'll definitely always keep your producer name on the sample and give you the shout out every time I'm working with it. All right, for everyone else, thanks again. I will see y'all back here tomorrow, same time. You can always direct message me in the chats. You want to talk more about the collab I'm working on? I'm looking for feedback. I'm looking for ideas. I love filling the notes and with things to do. So when I'm live on stream or in the studio, I actually have things to work on. So we need to fill this stuff in with risers and fills and bass lines and hooks and vocals. Anything that the track might need, we're gonna write it down. All right. Okay, and if you're not already a member, please do join us on our Discord. You'll find the link on top of our Twitch, on top of our YouTube. See y'all there, and see y'all tomorrow. Bye for now.